Alrighty, welcome back, or should I say welcome, to my Give Me God of War difficulty guide on God of War Ragnarok. So, in this first, episode here, or, the start of the game, we are going to get up to the bear boss fight, and that is about it. So there's not going to be too many fights in this video. There's going to be a lot of videos that are just filler and it's just cutscenes, but that is what this game is about, so you know, there was like a couple episodes in like God of War 2018 series where it was like that too. So this isn't, abnormal or anything. So yeah, we are going to move on to the first fight. And just a disclaimer at the start of this video, I'm not going to be using any pre-order armor. I'm not going to be using any armor that I get at the start of the game. I'm only going to be using armor that I craft or the armor that I buy. So just keep that in mind whenever if you do see me wearing something that you don't have, that means that I either crafted it or I bought it from the blacksmith.
Hungry? What's next?
Home. Storm is getting worse.
I'll get them ready. Need help?
Ready?
I hope Fenrir got some sleep. Maybe he'll be ready to eat when we get home.
He is quite sick, Jess.
I know, but he was a little better yesterday. Until he wasn't. If he keeps eating, I'm not giving up on him. Hear that?
Yes.
Is it hurt?
It is hard. The stave is not far. Get ready.
She wouldn't give up that easy, would she?
She never does. Stay alert.
Alright, so here you could put in the first air quote fight, I guess, if you wanted to. It's not really a fight, you're just spamming buttons. All you have to do is spam circle, and then it's gonna tell you to swap between L1 and R1 later on. And yeah, I don't think I really need to obviously explain this. It's not like it's something challenging. It's the same for every difficulty, so you can get through this part pretty easily.
Coming around again!
Fight through!
I'm losing my grip here! Father!
I have you! Hold tight! Protection stave is near!
Oh no! Wait, we're not your enemy!
What?
Please don't make me do this! We're through with Dave. We made it.
Let us go home.
It's Becky. Svana. Up. I'm sorry I couldn't take the shot.
I did not wish you to.
I keep hoping she'll let it go. You saved her life.
I killed her son. There is no letting that go.
Yeah. I guess killing Baldur really did bring on Fimbulwinter. Never stopped snowing after that day. Think it's ever gonna get better?
Someday. But the worst is still ahead of us. We must be strong.
I got it.
I will get the deal.
Go on, girls. I don't hear him. He always says hello.
Atreus.
Fenrir. You okay, boy? It's okay, boy. You're okay. I know. I missed you too. Where's your food? Still hungry? Come on, boy. You need to eat. Eat. What? Too big? There you go. Good boy.
Atreus, the time draws near. You must prepare yourself.
For what? He's still eating. He wants to live.
He is dying.
You're a good boy. A brave boy. Fast and strong. But you can rest now. Okay? I'll be okay. You can let go now. You have to let go. Sofna. Afra. Tesu. Sofna. Hethon. Sofna. Sofna. Sofna.
Come. We train.
What? No. It's the middle of the night.
Night does not stop our enemies.
Why? What for? Training is all we ever do, ever. It's not enough. We can't hide forever.
We do not hide. We prepare for a fight for which we are not ready. We'll go.
Time is running out. The prophecies say Fimbulwinter leads to Ragnarok. War is coming. Whatever Loki's supposed to be doing, he's supposed to be doing it now. My story doesn't end hiding in these woods. I should be out there, finding out who I am, who Loki is.
I will not allow you to pick a fight with gods.
I don't want to fight anyone. I just want answers.
And if those answers lead to war with Asgard,
Maybe that's what Mother wanted.
we do not know what Mother wanted.
Looks like we never will. Look. I have a moment alone with Fenrir before I bury him.
Well, I recognize that dour expression anywhere. Care to tell me what went wrong?
The wolf is gone.
Oh, no. Not Fenrir. How's the lad taking it?
Not well. He goes to bury him.
Oh, damn it. All right, brother. Good night, then.
Kratos? Are you joining me?
Faye,
Are you ready? You walk as though Emir himself sits atop your shoulders.
this is your hunt. I will follow.
Very well, Grumbles. Fresh kill. At least it didn't suffer. Am I to decipher your grunting? Tell me your thoughts.
We hunt the predator.
A wolf. Yes.
Predators kill. It is the natural order of things.
Your words are misguided. Shh. Approach slowly. It's okay, little one. We want to help. Don't we? No, don't! Come on. The sick wolf we found beyond our stave. He found his way inside. As I said he would. We should have acted.
It was not our concern. Now it is.
The problem doesn't have to reach our doorstep for it to be our responsibility. If we have the power to limit the harm it could cause, we should act. Who are we to hide and do nothing?
We are not hiding.
Gonna make me pick that one up? Good boy.
Faye. 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 Faye!
Time is running out, my love. And there is much to do.
Brother!
Brother?
Where's Atreus?
Hence my bellowing. He never came back from burying the wolf. It's been some time.
He cannot be far.
Let's see. Tracks heading down to the frozen river. That's most likely where he did the burying.
He crawled through here.
Seem troubled in your sleep, even for you. Nightmares?
I dream of the past. Almost every night.
Ah, the bad old days? In Greece?
No. It feels like Faye is trying to tell me something.
You don't mean to say you're talking to ghosts again, brother?
No. But it is something more than memory.
Use your words, brother.
The tracks stop here.
And we're not alone.
Alrighty, so here's your first fight. The first fight of God of War Ragnarok. The actual first fight, not counting the other one. Alright, so you're going to be fighting these raiders. So what you want to do for this part is you want to just use the heavy attack. Because for the heavy attack, it is going to send them up in the air. It is because they are at level 1 and your axe is at, I'm assuming, level 1. Maybe it's at level 0. I'm not sure. But since you guys are both, it has to be at level 1 actually, or else you wouldn't be able to send them in the air. So yeah, you just want to do the R2 attack so that they're in the air, and then you could do 2 lights. So you can do R2, R2, R1, R1 if you wanted to. You could basically do that for the start of the game until you get like the heavy slam attack for the Blades of Chaos and for the Leviathan Axe. And that is it for this first fight, so we'll move on to the second fight.
There's a tree up ahead, yeah? Well,
You were right. The stave is broken.
explains our trespassers. What happened here?
A bear. Mauled.
By what?
A larger bear. Wounded. The fight destroyed the tree. We must find Atreus.
Aye. Between the savage beasts and marauding raiders, he may have sought shelter. Follow the trail. We'll find him. Ah, we need a way around. We won't find him this way. Let's find that trail of blood. Aha! Trail's on the other side of that gap, if you can clear the way. Any idea what could have made the lad wander off?
We argued. He accuses me of hiding from Odin.
Only sensible to keep a low profile after killing 3 of his kin.
A reckoning will come. That is why Atreus must learn to survive on his own.
Oh, this is about that prophecy. Just because the giants had you dead on some wall full of otherwise accurate predictions.
I do not believe in prophecies.
Well, good.
Alright, so now we're going to be moving on to the next fight. So for this one, this is very simple. It's just teaching you how to use all the abilities of the axe, and you just want to go ahead and use them because they're actually pretty good in this game. So you just want to hold triangle, and you can either do R2 or you could do R1. Honestly, both of them are really good attacks. I really like both of them personally, so you will see me using it a pretty good amount. Alrighty, that is it for this fight. This is a very easy fight. There's just those 2 enemies, and then you have to fight these 2 enemies right here. My best bet is, if you are struggling on these fights, just do the same strat as in the first area, since they're still level 1. So as long as they're still level 1, or you know, you're a higher level than them, or you know, the other way around. Well, if they're a higher level than you, it's not going to work, but you should almost always be a higher level than them, so it shouldn't be too bad. You should be able to send them into the air fairly easily. So right here is going to be a ranged enemy. I just throw my axe at her literally 2 times and she dies. So then you're going to see more raiders spawning at the top of the mountain, and you just want to either do the same strategy, or you could use the ability that I'm using to freeze them and make it a lot easier to kill them. Honestly, it's up to preference for these first areas because it's not super hard. They aren't really that strong, and I'm not entirely sure because I never got hit, but I'm pretty sure even if they do hit you, it's not a ton of damage. And yeah, that's about it. So we're gonna go on to the final fight before the boss fight.
Torches. And the trail leads into that cave.
Well, you know where we are going. I'm sure we can find a quiet way in. Or you could do that. Are these the raiders you rescued the wolves from?
No. They have not been here long.
Alrighty, so for this fight, they are just gonna teach you how to get a death from above hit, aka a attack while you are higher elevated than they are. I actually lied, this isn't the last fight. There is around like 1 or 2 more fights, but it's literally past this room. But yeah, that is basically it for this fight. If it comes to you needing some help on this fight, I would honestly just recommend doing the same thing that you see right here, where you just send them up in the air and then you just hit them with light attacks. Very simple for the start of this game, so there isn't much that you really have to worry about. You don't have to worry about anything really that challenging for right now.
Well, someone got in the bear's way. Right side, brother!
Alrighty, so last here is the last fight before the bear boss fight. So all that there is here is there is 1 raider and there's 2 ranged enemies. So your best bet is to just send this one up in the air, kill him really quickly, and then you just throw your axe at these ones down here 2 times each, and they should be dead in about 4 hits. So yeah, it's that simple for this fight, and we will move on to the boss fight now.
Are you here?
Perhaps Atreus came here seeking shelter. Kept moving when he saw the raiders, and the bear came barreling after. Impressive rampage, I'll give it that.
Atreus, where are you?
Well, we found the bear.
Alrighty, so this is a very easy boss fight, not hard at all. So when he goes up, he's gonna do this slam attack. That's his only like red ring attack, aka his unblockable attack. So for his unblockable attacks, you cannot block any of them. So it's all the ones with the red little rings, and the ones with the yellow ones you can't normally block, but you can parry them. So just keep that in mind whenever you're obviously playing this game. It's the same as God of War 2018 if you've ever played it. And it's going to tell you right there. Attacks for yellow rings cause block break, leaving Kratos vulnerable to damage. So that's if you normally block. If you parry, you are good. So that's basically all that he has. He has this slam attack that has a red ring. He has the dash that has a red ring. And that's about it. So then you just gotta watch out for this cutscene here, which will allow you to then use Rage, which is really nice. And this is honestly a very easy boss fight. If you're struggling on this, I'm gonna tell you to probably just take your time, because as you see here, once the Rage runs out, I will show you. As long as you take your time when you're fighting him and you just dodge left or right, you shouldn't get hit by the unblockables. And if he is doing his yellow ring unblockable, right? If he's doing that one, then you can have enough time to normally block and dodge out of the way. But right here, you saw that it didn't work for me. This is actually the only hit I took for this boss fight. So that's pretty nice. And yeah, very easy boss. There's not really much for you to worry about. When he gets to his second bar, he's going to start doing this combo attack. And at the end, he will do an unblockable. So just keep that in mind. And I don't think there's any much more for me to say. He does not have a ton of attacks, so there isn't really a ton for me to say about him. But yeah, just take your time whenever you're fighting him. And whenever you see him about to do this slam attack, just dodge out of the way. So once he's on his last bar, he will slam 3 times, so just keep that in mind. It's only when it's a slam, though. If it's a stash, he'll only do it once. But if he's slamming, he will usually do it 3 times. So you're going to see right here, yep, he does it 3 times. And you just want to dodge 3 times. It's very simple, and that is it for this boss fight.
Atreus! 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 Atreus!
What?
First, focus. Heal.
What happened?
You do not remember.
I prayed Fenrir. And then I'm not sure. I was so sad. And then I was angry. And scared. I remember running. There was a bear. Charging, and I charged back. That had to be a dream.
Your emotions. They transformed you.
I didn't know I could do that.
You did not do anything. They overcame you. That is why we must not abandon your training. We do not know the reach of your abilities. They will be dangerous without discipline to control them.
You've already taught me discipline. I need more than that. I need answers. Answers you don't have.
Answers only your mother had. Answers she withheld.
What if there was someone who could help us? Someone that could give us answers about the giants and who Loki's supposed to be.
Atreus.
Wouldn't it help to understand what I'm becoming?
Atreus! Listen to me. I might have killed you. Until you learn control, we will take no unnecessary risks.
Inaction is also a risk. You taught me that. Stop thinking like a father for a moment and start thinking like a general.
No! yourself.
Alrighty, well, that is it for the first episode. So if this did help you, then that is very good. That was my entire goal, and I will see you in the next one.